and me will be alright. The dynamite cars, oh, I wonder where you are. Indian summer will win in every war.
Okay, so I have a couple of things that I want to do today. You see this space up here? I had baskets up there and I took them down because I had that up there for a couple of years, and I wanted to do something different, and I had so many baskets that I wanted to clean them up and put them in my booth for sale, some of them. So I'm just kind of thinking about what I want to do. And then I also have, if you could see that stuff up there, I think I want to move that stuff over there and add maybe a couple of other things. I still need to do my blinds. I have them there in that box. And so, but instead of it covering two parts, because these are 4 individual windows, unfortunately they don't open. I would like to actually change out the 2 ends into similar windows, but windows that actually crank open, you know, like the old style from the side, just so that I could get some airflow through here. It just, my brother-in-law built me that screen door last year, and it has been a lifesaver. But if I could get some cross breeze from that window and to that window, because those windows open, that would be so much better. It would just add a lot more time that we could have the windows open and not have to turn the air on, because we'd get that airflow. I do have the sliding glass door there, but you know, it's just basically the same. There's no cross breeze. So hopefully, I need to figure out who made those windows and see if I can find some that will match it but crank open. I don't want to get rid of or redo the whole thing, because I have the same windows in my bedroom, which also faces the front of the house. And so I want it to look cohesive. I don't want to look like I have a bunch of crazy random windows. I'm going to start off with this and get some of that stuff up there. It's going to kind of take me a minute because I got to pull stuff down and wipe stuff off and things like that. So we'll see how that's going to go. I'm going to see maybe if my husband could hang those for me, and then when I get done I will show you everything. So I've kind of been going over all of the options for my website, and I think we've just kind of come to the conclusion that, well, I've come to the conclusion for myself that I think I'm just going to close it. I just feel like it hasn't, it does okay, but the energy it takes to keep it up, along with the energy that it takes for me to keep up my booth, is a lot. This month for my booth has been a little bit slow, but they tell me that April is a really slow month. So I'm not going to worry about it too much right now. I just kind of feel like if the great thing about Squarespace is they keep your website up, so at any time they keep it up as far as like you could activate it at any time. You know, it's not like when you deactivate it that they just throw it away. They don't do that. So I feel like for now I can, you know, deactivate it, and then even, you know, a couple of months from now, if I feel like it's kind of gone the other way where my booth is not doing that well, then I can go ahead and reactivate it. I know at this point, unless it got so popular that I hired somebody to help me, even though I have my kids and stuff, they don't know stuff about, you know, like the internet, as far as like, you know, putting up a website and maintaining that. You have pictures, which I do, but you have to put descriptions in, weight, size. So there's a lot that goes into it. It's not just, you know, you slap it up there and there it is. I don't know about other people, but I pretty much keep it, you know, maintained in that way. I don't just kind of throw things up there. So I really wish that I had the energy or the help or whatever to kind of maintain both, but I just don't. It's only me, and I just don't have that kind of stamina, especially when I'm doing other things as well, like, you know, taking care of my dad, and I'm driving back and forth mostly every week, and so that's cutting into a lot of my time as far as like being able to schedule my stuff, and, you know, but like spending time with my family, because honestly, to tell you the truth, it's really easy for me to go in my studio and get lost in there, and I could be in there for days and days and days and never come out. That's like my happy place. I love being there. I feel productive when I'm in there, and I feel happy. So I really have to work to keep myself from doing that. You know, my husband is always like, okay, it's been a couple of days. You need to get out of the house. You know, we need to go somewhere, do something, and even if it's just, you know, to go pick up dirt for the garden. And what else? Yesterday, I was over in the next town over. My niece had they were having like a kind of like a street fair type thing, and her little cheer, she belongs to like this dance company, but they do like competitive cheerleading and things like that too. Mind you, this girl's only 6, but she loves it. She loves it. So we went over there to kind of look at that, watch her perform, and I spent the day with them, you know, and stuff. And then I thought when I came home that I would film and do stuff, but I was just give out. It was really warm yesterday. Woo! All this dust. And so by the time I got home, I was just really tired. So I took a nap and then got in the tub. So here I am today. Anyhow, so that's pretty much it. I know Mother's Day is coming up, so I don't know if anybody thinks that far ahead, but I'm just wondering if anybody has thought about what they're going to do for Mother's Day, or what they usually ask. What do you guys usually ask for Mother's Day? Like, do you ask for stuff, or do you ask for like a free day to spend time alone, or do you ask for stuff like, you know, like thrifting, or just a family meal, your family cookie meal, or whatever? I know it depends on like your age of your kids and stuff like that, but this year I think I'm gonna try. I wanted to go thrifting for my birthday. That was last month, and I ended up having to spend that time over at my dad's, which was great. My husband and my sisters and stuff came up, and we all spent that weekend together, and it was really good. It was a really good visit. So, and my dad was happy. All of us were there to kind of drive him crazy. So.
Looks good. Do you want the light on, honey?
No, it's light enough. All right, so today I am back. I have these crates here. I got more because I need more space to put stuff in my booth because I'm running out. I did get some stuff planted. I've only had these planted for a couple of days, and I have my radishes there, and these are just a bee flower collection. I planted mostly tomatoes and some lettuce and some squash. I was very and herbs and stuff. I was very selective on what I planted this year, only because I started so late, and I just have so much other stuff going on. So I did go ahead and buy a couple of things at the store. So I did get this tomato, which actually already has some tomatoes on it. I don't know if you could see them right down there. Oh my goodness, right there. And then I got this tomato. I got mostly herbs. I don't know about you, but I don't always have the best of luck starting herbs from seed. So I did start some from seed, but I don't know if they'll take off. So I just decided that I was gonna buy a backup just in case. So, and then I also bought pepper, a couple of peppers. I think I got this one. I might have gotten a jalapeno as well, but I did that only because peppers take the longest to kind of start. You know, they take the longest to kind of germinate and then be ready to pick. So I think last year my peppers were not even ready to, they didn't even start coming out until November. I had peppers like November, December. So I think they said that you should start your pepper plants first by seed inside by like January, February, just because they take so long. So I also wanted to show you, I bought this, let me try to get around here without falling down. I bought this off of a Facebook marketplace, but it's an oak shelf. It's double-sided, and so we're gonna install this tomorrow at the booth to give me more shelf space. So I'll take you guys along for that, and then show you how it's going. I really haven't thrifted a whole lot, honestly, besides the odd and end stuff that I pick up at the antique store that my booth is at, only because I still have quite a bit of stuff. I have so many frames and things and that, so I'm just trying to instead of piling on top of piling and then not ever really using the things that I have, I just want to be able to use those things and do that kind of stuff. So I just don't want it to become a point where I'm just gathering and I'm not using. So have this complete rotation of stuff going instead of things kind of sitting there forever and then just going for the easy stuff. So using those things, I have to think a little bit more about what to do with them instead of just whipping them out and stuff like that. So okay, I am getting ready. It's really, really dark. I'm just actually pricing some items that I have, like that I made this week for my video. We're taking the shelf, but we're waiting till the last minute to load it because it's storming. So just doing some last minute stuff before we go. I got all of my my bins done, stained, luckily, before it started raining. It's almost 1. I will be back and let you know. I think I'm going to take you guys with me. When I go to my booth, I'll just set up to record over there, just kind of like with music, so you can kind of see how things are turning out. But I think it'll be okay. I think I'm pretty excited to get it put over there and see how things are going to go. So that's it. So I'll be back, or you'll be back with me once we get over to the antique store.
Searching for something that ain't lost. Have we got it? Our lines crossed. We're wasting time on stuff that doesn't really matter, while wishing for something better. I try to fix things that weren't broken, misunderstandings and words unspoken. We fall apart.